Okay,
This is
perfect.
blackmail at its best, girl. I'm telling you
I
right
know,
now.
right? Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. So then I just mix it in with the concealer like that on the back of my hand.
Oh,
And then
okay.
I put it, I have to see. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So I just dab it on
Mm-hmm.
and then I dab it all the way over. And I really make sure it gets in those creases. So I kind of like pull it a little bit, you know.
Okay.
So for concealer underneath the eye.
Well, I remember after Max left your house, big raccoon eyes, and I know you had her do makeup, but I don't think she did the rest of the
No,
makeup.
I
So she
didn't.
just
No, I
had
didn't. We didn't do it.
because she just had big underneath her eyes were all white, and I'm like, she looks like a raccoon.
Okay. And then I'll take, like, if I have, like, you know, like we all have good days and bad days, right? So
Yeah, puffy
like,
days, no, less puffy days. Yep.
well, I just put like one dot, you know, like on the parts that need to like, well, this
One
right
dot
now is
of
because the
concealer.
lights are over. See how like, look, okay. And this is what I was trying to tell you with, yeah, just a dot like in the corner
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
whatnot. I do put a little bit of foundation and stuff up here. And then what I do is I take the, so you want to do it fairly quickly. Hang on.
Okay.
Because you don't want it to dry. Where's
Okay.
my little puffy? Cheska likes to eat my puppies. Oh, there it is.
Your sponges.
Yeah, so I wet the sponge. You wring it out pretty good. I'm just showing you like the concealer thing, and then I'll show
Yeah.
you how
Show me the putty
I
thing
put
again
on.
too when you have a set when you're done, just so I can make sure I get the right one.
So this is this stuff, you know, that HD I told you
Yeah,
about.
that one I got. Okay.
And I shake out some in the cap, and then I take the pointy end and then I just dab it. But you got to make sure it gets in those lines too.
Okay.
I mean, this is puffy right now.
So you do
It
the
does
putty,
calm
and
down.
my eyes are really puffy today. So you do the
Now look,
putty, and then you do, okay,
can you
got
see
it.
underneath my eye?
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't go all the way up, so I need more. And then I'll put it up in the corner like that. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit like on the top lid, just a little bit. I'm just going to do one eye for you here.
Yeah. Okay. And that's the concealer mixed with,
So, and then what I'll do is I'm going to put on the rest of my makeup on my eye. So these lights are above my head, but if I go like, see how baggy it looks right there? A little bit on this
yeah.
side,
Oh,
especially where
Vera's
there's no
logging again.
makeup.
I guess it wasn't locked down for her. Hold on. I knew that was going to happen.
But
That's why I was going to do it after.
look, when the lights are like right in front of me,
Mm-hmm.
you don't see that at all.
No, you
See what
don't.
I mean? No. But that's why the lighting is so important, because the more head on your lighting is, the better your eyes are going to look. So now hold on. Okay. So now I'll do my eyebrow. So I do have a little eyebrow brush somewhere. I don't know where it is. So I
Oh,
make
Vera, we're
sure
doing makeup instead right
he can
now.
come,
Sorry.
but this is the
Okay.
blackmail video. So if you ever send it anywhere, you're in deep shit. So I just kind of like brush my, and when I do it on like the magnified side of this mirror.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
So I
yeah.
could really see where my eyebrows are. And then I start with the top. And I just kind of like and I kind of do it very lightly. And then I'll trace off the top of the line. or where my eyebrow is,
Okay.
because my eyebrows are super blonde.
Yeah, mine are dark, but I feel like they've thinned out as I've gotten older,
Yeah. And then, of
especially
course,
at
in
the
the
tip.
90s, it was totally in. So I draw just the top line. Like I
Mm-hmm.
start right in the corner where my eyebrow is, and then I go all the way over and around. And then I fill in. I don't know if you can see this or not.
Yeah, it can. It's good.
Okay. And then you
You're good
want to
on.
keep that arch.
Yeah. She said you want the arch in the middle of your iris, and then
Yeah.
okay.
Well, and I
She
just
made my
feather with
eyebrows
this.
look great yesterday. They look perfect. She said you might. You might want to get them micro needled or needled or something.
Oh,
I'm sure it's not cheap though. Or they tattoo them on or micro needle them on, or I don't know
yeah.
what the
No,
heck
I
they
don't want
do.
that. I'd
You
rather just
don't?
do it myself. Mm-mm. So I kind of got it drawn in now. See?
Mm-hmm.
And then I take the other end of this, which is a brush, and really just blend it in. So the brush is kind of thick, so it just makes
Yeah,
it look
that's what she
natural.
sold me she sold me something like that. Okay.
Okay, but this one comes all in one, and it was like what, $8?
Yeah, probably a lot cheaper than hers. Hers was all in one too, but okay. That's
All
good.
right, now the reason why I said to get this 3-2-1 thing, it doesn't have the highest amount of pigment in it, but it's so easy to use. So
Show it to me again.
hang
And
on.
the putty thing, because I didn't get that. So I
Okay.
like your makeup. It's cheaper and it works. So Elf. Okay, perfect.
Poreless
Poreless.
putty primer. And I
Okay.
mix that in with my concealer. Now I'll also put it like, like in here before I put my
Yeah.
my stuff on.
Okay.
No, I put it on that scar on my face that I can't stand.
Yeah.
I put it in there,
So
I'll really
anytime we have
press it in.
lines or
Lines
yeah,
or pores or whatever, I'll put it like around here. And it
that's so
really blends
good.
out the
Okay.
lines. Like you push it right in there.
Mm-hmm.
And like right down here, all that. Wherever you have lines, you just push it right in there. Like you can do it like in your little forehead lines.
Yeah, I have lines there.
Well, I do
Okay.
too, yeah, because I don't use Botox. I can't stand it.
I don't know that I will either.
I don't think I ever will either. I mean, even if I had,
The money. It's not about the money. It's about what do you want to put in your system, right?
yeah, they just came out
Toxic.
with a new one though, Lisa, that oh, it's a little bit too much. And then I take a little bit on there and I press it right in those lines.
Okay. Now this is you're mixing your concealer with the white powder or the putty?
The putty and the concealer. Now I do this little motion that you see after I put my foundation on normally, but I'm not going to put foundation on today.
Oh, you
But
do
I
that
press it
after
in.
foundation. Okay.
Yeah, but do you see like how even on camera, like the lines right here, they look like they kind of went away.
They're all
I mean, and
blurred.
mine are
Yeah.
deep. That's what I mean. This stuff is the bomb. You must have this
And
stuff.
that's
And
concealer
then,
with putty, not the
yes,
white powder. Okay.
this, no, the concealer with the putty, I put a little bit in the lines to fill it in
Yeah.
because it's like, it fills in the lines a little bit.
But
And
I'm
then,
asking product. You're using concealer and putty mixed, not the white powder that you had me buy, right? Not the translucent
yes,
powder. Okay.
yes, I
Okay.
am. Yes, I am. So by now I would have had my full face of foundation on, right? And then I'll take a little bit more of this afterwards and I'll fill in those lines. And then I'll take this putty and especially like where I have the lines, I'll start setting it in with the powder and it makes my lines go away. I mean, look at the difference between here where I didn't do it and in the middle.
Okay.
See?
So I just want to I guess I'm unclear about what
All
your
right.
product, you're using putty and powder together or putty
I'm
and
using,
concealer?
no, what I do is I would do all my foundation. I always mix the concealer in with the putty
Okay.
while my
Concealer and
foundation's
putty.
still wet. Okay.
Okay. Got it.
And I'll start filling in those lines, and then I set it with the white powder.
Oh, got
And
it.
then,
Got it. That's
and
where I was
I
confused. Okay.
focus
Got it.
pretty much with the sponge, the wet sponge I do underneath my eyes with the powder. And
Okay.
after I put the concealer and stuff on, and then I'll do like up here and everything. And then like where my lines are mainly.
Yeah.
And then I, with the, let's see. Yeah. And then I'll kind of like take like a big fat brush, and I'll brush it over my face, like the white powder, just a light dusting.
Okay.
And then I'll spray that stuff on.
The rose water.
Yep, the rose water.
I got rose and glycerin water at Walmart. Is that what it was supposed to be?
That's fine.
Okay.
You just want to make sure it's something that's just a light mist,
Okay.
you know. And then I would just set it like this. And then I would wait till it dries before I do the next step.
Okay.
So my next step, because I'm not a mocha, but also something, I mean, if you're interested in doing it, you can, is I kind of see, camera whites you out.
It does.
So I would put, I put like a little bit of bronzer right underneath here. And then I put it around my forehead. And then kind of like make a U. I didn't do this side, so.
Oh, yeah.
And then I kind of like do it like this, so it sort of frames my face.
Yeah,
a little bit on
that's
my
what she
nose.
was talking. She was doing a little bit of that. Okay.
Yeah, that's like a contour. But I don't contour with bronzer, and I know some people do, but it's just too much for me. Now, with blush, I don't have any foundation on. I start like back here, and I just pull it down. So I can't really see without my mirror.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I put, when I'm doing that, I take like one drop of this stuff. And you can also do it with a highlighter. And that's
I can't
fine.
read it. Read it to me. She's close. MAC something. It's too close.
Oh, sorry. MAC Strobe Cream.
Okay.
Okay. This is a primer, but it's also a hydratant. So it kind of gives you that dewy, like.
I love that look. And she told me to put that on the bottom. Yeah. Okay.
No. Now, for us girls, older ladies, right? We don't want to look. Too much sparkle accentuates wrinkles. Okay.
Okay.
This here has very little sparkle in it. See how it's just a slight shimmer? And I rub my fingers together and I put it on the apples of my cheeks and I take it all the way back.
Nice.
You see? It's just kind of like just a slight little shine.
Yeah, it gives you that little glowy look on your, yeah.
Now, in that picture you sent me, the lady on there also puts it right above her eyebrows. You can. I do sometimes. And then I put a little bit like on the little crease in my chin.
Yes.
So it just gives you that just a little bit of glow, not too much.
I like that look.
Too.
I like the glow. Yeah, I like.
Yeah. And that's why I like the strobe cream for that. See, look, if I take out my highlighter palette and I try to do.
Show me your highlighter. I'm going to send you pictures of what she had me get.
This is just. I'm still using this old cheap. I never went and got another one, but this is my old cheap elf one.
Okay.
I don't really use it like that much, but like now, see, I'll do this side with like highlighter. See how it's like a little bit too much? This just gives me just tiny bit, and shiny on camera is bad. You see what I mean?
You're right. Yours is better. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. But I do use this to highlight my eyes. Well, because I know on camera, like you got so many lights coming at you. Anything you do that is sparkly, shimmery, or frosty looks like shit. Like you're right.
Shit, I've never seen so many wrinkles in my eyes till I looked at that picture today. I'm like, oh my God, my eyes have never looked so wrinkled.
But look, you
can't even see
them.
Yours.
I know, but they're there, dude. Trust me. Look.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Wow. Yeah, it looks so much
Yeah.
better. Okay.
Okay, so now let's do a quick eyeshadow before the girls get on. We got
Okay.
15% battery, so okay.
Okay.
Let me find my other kit. I used it. Maybe it's, oh, there it is. Okay, I got this to start, okay? Because
Okay.
see how it's got like all the colors in one and it's real easy. And on the
Mm-hmm.
back, it actually tells you 1, 2, 3, put this one here, put this one there. You can't
Wow.
really see
Okay.
it. And it's good to like start and then you can branch into like a bigger palette
Yeah.
that has like more colors and you'll see by the shade. So if I'm going to go on camera, I'm going to do an overall like this color.
All on your eyelid. Okay.
Yeah. And so and put it all on. Right. So hold on.
Okay.
Can't see. And I'll take it all the way up.
Okay.
Okay. So that's just one coat of that. And then in the crease, so you just want to swipe it pretty good, like on a rag or a cloth or something in between
Mm-hmm.
colors. I'm going to do this color right here for the
Okay.
crease. So a little bit darker. But since like, see how my eyes kind of like fold over
Mm-hmm.
and yours kind of do too? What you want to
Mine do
do is you
too.
want to,
Yeah.
and I kind of tap it in there.
Oh, good idea. As opposed to trying to rub it in. Okay. Tap it in. Got it.
Just tap it in that crease. And then I take a look and I say, well, it needs to go a little bit higher because I want to hide that hood. Right? So I'll just
Mm-hmm.
spread it out. And you don't need a lot of pressure.
Okay.
Okay, now see how I'm going straight up. I'm not
Yeah.
going, yep. Okay. All right. I take that same color, the same shade, and I just do a little underneath my eye.
Okay.
And then I kind of just blend it in.
Just
So
the
it just gives me
corners.
like a, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
go all the way in. I just go about like halfway.
Yeah.
And it just gives me that kind of shadow. But
Yep.
this is the kicker right here that makes your eyes kind of open up. We're going to do two different things. Okay, so I put now the darkest color, okay, this one,
Mm-hmm.
on the palette. And I want you to look at this one, so I'm trying to do it with, can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
So I just dot up to about there,
Okay.
and then I dot about halfway over, and then I take it down here. So I'm making kind of like a V, but see how I go straight up and you
Yeah.
went kind of out. Don't go out because
Okay.
that'll say, hi, I have a big puff above my eye. Let everybody look at it.
Okay.
It makes it, and then I just blend it over like that.
Okay.
So what I probably will do is I'll probably put a little bit more just so because anything that you make darker like recedes, and anything you brighten will make it pop. And you want to make that overhang on your eye go
Mm-hmm.
away. You know what I mean? You want to make that recede so it doesn't look
Okay.
like it's hanging over. And
Right.
it will change. So let me
It
take
makes
this
your eye
off.
more open and yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to add a highlighter to my eye. I'm going to take that highlighting palette because it's got like a shadow coming down because of the way the lights are.
Mm-hmm.
See, it looks like I barely get anything, but over here it's really dark.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because you don't have the lights on. Yeah.
Well, I got the lights on in the bathroom, but they're not,
Yeah,
you
but
know.
not camera lights. Yeah.
Oh, no. Even then it would be dark. It would be even lighter. All right, let's see. I'm looking for my, What did I do with that palette? I just had it in my hand. Do do do. And those are my boobs.
Hold on, let me grab my
So
phone.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I take this and I put it right in the center of my eyeball. Just a little
And is
bit.
that the lighter color?
Yeah, that's the white color on the palette.
Okay.
You can use a mocha or something. Your skin's a lot. And I just go
Yeah.
right underneath my eyebrow like that.
Okay.
And a little bit. So it kind of makes like this part pop and this part
Pop.
recede.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll go out in a better light. And then I take a little bit, like just on my finger, and I dab it right in the corner. And I kind of go up to like where I want it to pop more. It's not so sunken in right there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. It's hot in here. Okay. See?
Yeah, that looks good. Okay. You're
You
doing what
mean
all
before?
the girls on the videos are doing. You just do it your own way, but you're doing the
Yeah.
same stuff.
I
Mm-hmm.
do it for old people.
Well, some of those are over 50, but I mean, I think I don't have a lot of experience with it either. So I need to get more practice.
I only been practicing since we became Life Force or whatever we became. And I'm on
So
camera.
do you think she gave me the wrong color of all like foundation and concealer?
Yes. I think your foundation is too pink for your skin. Whoa.
I have one. I already had one that's a little darker. It's more of a brownish because it's more when I use in the summer, but I just never use it. But I probably should try that one. It'll give me more color.
I have got to say, after all these years, hang on a second, I am still a fan of MAC. Hand down.
I know. I'm tempted to just go to the MAC place and have, yeah. Okay.
So what I do with this, I wouldn't normally go in this order. So I was just showing you, it's got really good coverage. It is a powder, but for us, you want to put it on with this. And if you have any like spots or things you want to cover, then put it on with a sponge.
What is it?
But
MAC what?
Studio Fix.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it has really good coverage. I understand it's a powder, but when you use like that rose water or something, like after you put it on and just let it set, it doesn't like it's like supposed to be powder to liquid. If that makes any sense. And so because it's powder to liquid, when you spray it with that stuff and it sets it and it hydrates it, so it looks like you used liquid makeup, but it's not.
Okay. That makes sense. The moisture
And it also
helps the powder. Yeah. It doesn't get cakey.
It also sets that in right here as well. And you don't get that creasing. Like you had it like, it was like you had way too much. You just need a touch, but it fills in the lines.
I need to practice. I need to practice a little bit this weekend with it. So
yeah.
And go get the right colors, you know.
And then when you put on mascara, wherever the hell it is, I'm going to have one eye of makeup. Mike's going to look at me like I'm a functard. Where is it? I mean, there is something to like my blush. I love my blush. I mean, I love this Anastasia stuff. I only use one color in there, and that's the plum one. I'm telling you, it's my favorite. Totally.
So
This one, this plum.
That's plum?
Yeah, believe it or not, it is. It's like
it looks like a light tan on camera.
I know.
Okay.
But it's a plummy brown kind of look color.
Okay.
But if you're out and about, it's not like it's a darker shade of plum. Let's put it more like a light wine. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hang on. And then let me show you. If I can find my mascara, I don't know what I did with it. And then with this stuff here too, the lip stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you see my lips like, well, in like
Yeah,
a
I like
shadow.
that color on me for camera. It's definitely more of a pop.
And then what I do is you can actually use it like a lip liner too.
Yeah, I did a
So,
little bit. Yep.
Yeah.
Line your lips and then fill it in. Yep.
And then I just put like a little lighter color, like right here and right here and right here. And it just highlights and makes your lips look like real big and pouty.
Okay.
Sexy. I can't find my mascara. If I could, oh, there. No, that's not it. I'm a hot mess. I did manage to get all the clothes off my floor. I was so proud of myself.
Yeah, I know. That's what I ate and was kind of before Brooke got home.
I'm sure it probably fell on the floor or something. Oh, there it is in the back. So I go down first and then up. And then it kind of gives you the illusion like you're wearing a little eyeliner. So I'll pull down on my eyelashes.
Okay.
And then I go like all the way to the waterline and shimmy. I need more mascara. I'll get there. You can curl them if you like. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Okay.
There you go. And then down below. You can put more darkness if you want. And, it just depends. See, like those don't have really good pigment. They're like, in other words, they'll fade out really fast.
Mm-hmm.
But a cheap one that Maddie bought me that I like, she bought it a couple years ago, is the Milani. It's pretty good. And this one's more like browns and, it's got a little bit of reds.
Yeah.
I don't really use the sparkles.
No.
At all.
I was looking at them. A lot of them have sparkles. She said she did say stay with matte, but everything,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Because on camera you're gonna look like a hooker. But see, this looks good.
That looks good. That looks subtle. It looks natural.
Light.
Doesn't look like you tried too hard.
In person it does. Looks like I was trying way too hard. Yeah. Hang on. Let me go see if I can find some light somewhere. It's just hard when I have to kneel down.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that looks good. Totally good. Wow.
No. Trying to get some light from somewhere. It's hard.
There you go.
I could go downstairs. I don't know if you can see. Can you see?
Yeah, there's a little shadows, but yeah, I don't see any wrinkles at all. Mine looked like I was trying to display wrinkles. Yeah, that looks good.
If you do it wrong. I'm telling you, that fixing powder is the bomb.
Yeah, and I gotta go get the putty and all that stuff. Okay.
I recommend the putty.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you don't use it all over your skin, use it in the creases. And
okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Thank you. I needed help.
Yeah.
I need help. Okay.